It's almost that time of year. Time for a little malware in your life, don't you think? And this malware is from Bestech. Welcome to Ireland. Yes, Ireland in Arizona. And got this because Patty Potato Peeler sent me this a long time ago. Got a YouTube channel. Check him out. He's awesome. And this particular gentleman here from Todd Knife Tools, Zelric, hello, he's got a YouTube channel. I'll give you the link to it. You need to check his YouTube channel out. He is collaborating with Bestech on this knife here called Malware. Really cool. What do you think? This is a big knife. This is not small like the WE Roxi. WE Roxi. Here's what the black one looks like. These are just brand new. They are not even, at the filming of this, these are not released yet that I've seen. Everybody's still got bated breath waiting for them to come in. Now, this is, I'll give you the link to the knife news from last, June or July, June 26th. Okay, and so you can read up on Terrell Todd and his brother Seth and all this about Todd Knife Tool. Okay, and then they talk about, of course, Zelric YouTube channel, all this kind of thing. Here's the WE Roxi, smaller knife, M390, I believe. So that kind of thing. Give you the link to that. Pause and read. Here and up, and that looks awesome too. That's a cool looking knife. And the malware, yes, it's weight relieved on the inside and it feels light. It does. It feels really light, but it's a big knife. Where's my tape measure? Okay. A little pointy on the blade, maybe. And it's coming up on 9 inches. Almost 4-inch blade. Almost 9 inches overall, almost a whole bunch of things. And by the way, if you're into the metric part, hold on, we'll hand you that thing too. Yeah, 100 millimeters. Overall, 22, not quite 22 and a half, but getting there, close to it. But like I said, it does feel light, but the blade drop's good. The action's nice. Here's the box. Malware. BT1902A. I'm sure the black one is probably B. D10. Oh, really good. It's pretty good. Front choil. You can go forward on. Wow, that is just very definitely light. But the action's really good on this. Centered. No lock rock, no blade play, none of that. You can finger flick it. You got a cutout here for thumb flicking it. But the detent is stiff enough. I don't know if I'd go a full 6, but it's a strong 5.7 maybe, somewhere in there. At least this one is. I cannot throw this out. No, I can't even begin to get there. Fairly light blade, although the blade stock is pretty thick. But that just snaps right out. Now let's see if I can fail it. Come on. Okay, I can fail it. Yeah, okay. I can fail it. So it's not a 6, 6.5 or anything like that, but it's appropriate detent. It's appropriate for this knife. Here's your pocket clip. 2 screws holding it in place. I have pocketed this knife. Okay, I got this from the Bestech USA rep, Wes, and he sent it to me, and I put it in my pocket a couple of times. And when it came out, it had a couple threads underneath this pocket clip from my jeans. Of course, my pocket edges of my pocket are destroyed. So it's just plucking, fibers as it comes out. but it goes in fine. It's just, you know, I'm catching fibers underneath when I pull it out of my pocket. Man, you know, I probably do that on half the knives I pocket. Nice. So you got Todd Knife and Tool here. S35VN blade, steel. Like I said, it has been weight relieved on the inside. Okay, now let's measure it up as far as weight goes, because this feels so light. I don't have any stats printed on it because there's none out there yet. There was on this, and you know what? I didn't go into the European one. This is the European one. They have it on pre-sale or pre-order. In any case, grams. Well, it's over 100 grams, so it's not ultra light, but that's pretty light, 104. Let's run back around to ounces, 3.68 ounces for almost a 9-inch knife. So very, very light, very light. Of course, comes in a box with a, you know, zipper pouch, microfiber cloth, paperwork. Right here, microfiber cloth, paperwork. You have a pocket on both sides here. So that's nice. Very protective there. And the European site was saying something around 210, something like that. So hard to say what USA, I don't know if that was euros or US dollars. So in any case, I assume a full titanium like this is probably going to be around $200. So somewhere in that ballpark, but not $300, you know. Lockup. That's a good 35 to 40% right there. And you can see how they got these little milled out areas so you can get your thumb in here, you know, machined areas where it's easy to disengage this lock bar. And look at it. There is a little bit of difference there in the elevation, but it's very subtle. Or at least it seems like there is. If I pass across here, I'm catching this. But in any case, easy to disengage, not a real stiff lock bar. Okay. Jimping on the flipper tab. Flipper tab's very far forward. Very intuitive, though. When I pick up the knife, this is very intuitive. Okay, you got a fuller and a fuller. Okay, on both sides, a little cutaway, jimping up on top. Now you can go forward. Okay. And how's the tip? Well, you got some meat up here, but yeah, probably don't use it as a pry bar. Might not be a good thing. Nice satin grind. Plunge looks good. I mean, you know, excellent. Balance. Yeah, right there. Reverse grip. Comfortable as well. Really very lightweight, very angular. This, if you don't like these angular kind of look designs, maybe you won't like this. I do. I like this. This nice flat grind here ought to be great cutter. And you know, there's always something where I'm trying to get into a package. I'm trying to just pick the tape, the cellophane tape away from something, or get in and cut something real fine. And this gives you that like a little utility knife type of access to things. So you get that as well. Okay, being able to poke down, pick things up, or, you know, do some really fine cutting like an X-Acto knife, but the cutaway, so for finger flicking, great. Thumb flicking, no problem. Forward choil, thought about that, thought about the jimping, kind of a thumb ramp looking thing here, so it's comfortable in the hand. super lightweight, especially for the size. The action's really good on this, and I haven't messed with it because I'm going to send this on to somebody else. And therefore, I'm not going to tear it apart, put it back together so that they don't have the feel of what it's like out of the box. So I want to keep this as pristine as possible. And you know what? This came really nice out of the box. Look at that. I mean, it's not like drop shut necessarily. The light blade though, but you know, you can kind of feel it just kick on down. And I'm sure I could adjust this pivot to do that, but right now, this is fine. This is fine. It breaks loose real easy there. What do you think? I mean, you got some nice little, styling cues on here. You've got screws back here in your pivot, so you don't have a lot of hardware going on there. I like the back spacer. Nicely done there. There's no lanyard hole, by the way, and it's right hand, but no left hand access. Yeah, no left hand access on that. Really cool. Very light. Does feel very light in the hand. That's the first thing I noticed when I got out of the box, other than the fact that it looks wicked, you know? Yeah, but so usable sometimes for little tasks where you got to get into a place and you don't want a big, round, broad-tipped knife to get in to do something real fine work. And of course, you can really jazz right up on that blade, even though it's a fairly long blade. So, yeah, I think he thought of most everything. Ease of lock, being able to disengage, jimping here, thumb ramp here, jimping there, cutout for being able to flick it, middle finger or thumb, opening, go forward, choil position, nicely placed. Comfort in the hand, overall ergos, lightness, yet, and one thing I guess we didn't really discuss yet, kicking things over on the table. Can we zero this out and zero it out? Okay, it's about 148, so what, about 3.75 millimeters. Blade stock's fairly stout there. 12.77, so half inch. So fairly standard there, half inch. 3.75 blade stock, so that's pretty stout. Nice. I like the satin. Of course, you could do things with it. You know, you could anodize the scales and do contrast colors for the backspacer pocket clip. You could do all kinds of pimping on this knife as well. But yeah, light, not terribly expensive, and sensible, kind of there to address a lot of different needs. Easy to handle, great ergos. I like it. I hope you guys do too. Let me know if you get one, or put your comments in the comment section. This may not be the design for you, or it might be. I think this is a great, usable, lightweight, easy carry knife. So I couldn't wait to put it in my pocket when I first got it out of the box and take it somewhere, because I just thought, man, this is really a good little utility knife. It's not that little. So I kind of like the bigger ones, but it's really great when they're so stealth and slender like this. Great action, good ergos, but super lightweight. So you really don't know it's there. And Flanagan, are you back with us, buddy? Of course, coming up on that time of year. What? Where did you pick her up from? Oh, God. Here we go. This is going to be a whole nother episode in the life of Flanagan. Got him a girlfriend, apparently. Should have never let him go on that spring break. All right, you guys. Thanks a lot. Patty potato peelers, you're messing up my life. Trying to keep track of these guys. Take care, my friends. You know what we do around here. We love them knives. So you guys stay sharp.